right? So this is the circle, and then the edges of the face, the jaw, the ear, draw the hair, and then you draw the neck, draw the nose, and then you draw the straight angle here, like to define the movement of the shoulder. And then I usually like to go here, like the cylinder thing, and then like you can draw a circle, you can draw a triangle here, you can do it. And this is a cylinder, this is a cylinder. This I usually like go with the squares. This one circle, and then you straight line it, draw the jaw, the ear, the hair, define it a little, and then the neck area, and then you can draw like the straight line here to again define the angle and the movement of the shoulder. And then you can draw like a cylinder here, cylinder here, cylinder here, cylinder, cylinder. And then usually like the this area I like to go like here, like this, like you're drawing a pants or on someone. And then like a cylinder again, a cylinder again. That's it. Basically that's how I do figure studies. Go as quickly as possible. There are more here. And also, right, another one, those fashion girls thing. This is one that I didn't really finish the coloring of. I used Copic for this. I used to go crazy with Copics like back in college days, and they still exist now. Like Copics that I bought in 2012-13, I can still use them now. I haven't even refilled them or anything, which is like crazy. They're not dry or anything. Like some of them, like with this gray, it's like I used it quite more than the other, but my god, those things can last you forever. This is a study. I didn't really bother coloring the skin or whatever. This is the watercolor painting that I did. Basically I cut up a bunch of this like papers and just stick them on this watercolor sketchbook, and then a bunch of recipe. This is like when I started like getting into, I don't know, cooking or whatever. And you know what, this doesn't even have a lot of super neat drawing in it. Like some of these are super rough and sketchy. Some figure studies again, some watercolor swatch, and then this one. It's just like bleeding all over the place, but it's fine. And this is like the last page that I did, the last spread, a cloud study. And this one is the some I don't know what this is, just like trees, I guess. There are some statues that I didn't bother coloring in. And yeah, that's it for the sketchbook. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to finish this, but definitely not this year. But it's okay. Like I got to about half of it, maybe not really half, but almost to half. And yeah, I'll show you guys another sketchbook. This one is also from like super early this year, but I didn't really get to like fill this out or anything, because again, like I tend to jump around sketchbooks. But this one is a artist sketchbook, Potentate 3 page 150 GSM. I like the paper of this. It's just like there's some texture here, and it's quite thick. This was, I did it in January, I think. Yeah, watercolor surprisingly goes okay here, if not a bit patchy, but it doesn't buckle a lot. this is around the time when I got into the Untamed. This is basically Wei Wuxian. And these are some sketches and some more sketches. This is supposed to be Joy, I think, with Joy from Red Velvet. And then some watercolor swatch. This is a gouache painting. Gouache goes very well here, actually, surprisingly. Compared to like the other sketchbook, gouache goes okay here. Just like the feeling of it is better. Some swatches again. I think this was when I got some of these new colors, because like some of these colors are new this year, basically, like this indigo, lunar blue, soda light, manganese, peacock blue, verdure blue. These are new. Wait, no, peacock blue is an old one, but manganese, verdure, and all this on the top, there are new colors. Some, I don't know what this is. Oh, some planning. This was around February, I think. And some more tasks. This one is for Yoongi's birthday. Or no, actually, maybe it wasn't. No, I don't think it was around Yoongi's birthday. I think it was a bit before. Some girl sketches and some, I don't know what this is. Oh, see, I haven't got a name for her yet, but she's hardcore as fuck. I don't know what it is about me with bats. Like, whenever I draw, like, quote-unquote badass characters, I tend to go, like, and give them a bat. Is it a bat, like basketball bats? So what is called? My god, I don't know. I like this. What did I use for this? I don't know. This is for, I think it was Hobie's birthday, so it was in February. I did it with acrylic. I ended up really liking it, honestly. Like, I like this a lot. Acrylic also goes very well here, but I think I did put like I applied like, I don't know if I like put gesso on under here, but I don't think so. But I like how this looks like. The stickers, yes. This is for Yoongi's birthday in March. I ended up digitalizing it and I liked it. I like how that turned out. Some sketches, summer sketches. Oh, I ended up visualizing this, and oh no, actually I did it with traditional watercolor and I liked it a lot. Some of these are like around September, near October. This was my prep for Drawtober. Okay, so that's the end of it. Yeah, some pages left here. But this is also Hayley Williams. I drew it like around the same time as the one that I did on the previous sketchbook, but with this one, it's just like massive failure. Some, I don't know, this for Kleinworks. Right. So that's it for the sketchbook. Some of the sketchbooks you can access for, like, I think I shared it previously. There were a bunch of PDFs you can find. I will try to put the link on the description box below and you can check those out. But yeah, in terms of sketchbooks, I am not like one of those people who do color comps or make my sketches on an actual sketchbook. I tend to just go for it on my iPad and then transfer that to like the finished artwork or like the watercolor paper. For sketchbook, it tends to be just that sketchbooks. They usually don't go very far after that. Like, for me, drawing on sketchbooks for, like ideas generation or to make the composition or to do color comps, I don't really enjoy doing those very much. They're just so much quicker doing it on my iPad. When I draw on sketchbook, they tend to just stay there, if that makes sense. Because like, if you watch Chris Hong, I admire her artwork. She basically sketches on her sketchbook, and then like after that she then finalized the sketch and then do color comps on the sketchbook, and then she transfer it to watercolor paper. But I don't have the patience to do that, so when I want to make a finished artwork, I tend to just sketch on my iPad, do the color comp there, transfer it to watercolor paper, and I just be done with it. I don't really do any of that on sketchbook. It's just, it takes such a long time. Genuinely speaking, it hurts me a little when I have to do that, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. But I will show you my iPad. Actually, I think that would be interesting. Okay, so this is getting pretty long, but I will show you my iPad sketches thing. Right, some of these are just like, they've never seen the light of day, and for good reasons. Let me check out if there's anything weird going on here, because like sometimes with my iPad you never know. Alright, so I have to delete this. These are like client address. So when I make, like, this is for Patreon, the previous printables title thing. Some of these are for my graphic design job. Basically, I had to make a Christmas and New Year card, and I made it like sketches here. If they need illustration, I just drew it on my iPad. This one is a drawing that I made last night, just like fashion stuff. And this is a sticker that I made for Patreon printables in November. This is the 2020 art summary. I don't know if I share this on Patreon, but I think I have to. It's just interesting, like, to see this. Because, like, I did a lot of fan art in the beginning of this year, like January, February, April, May, June, right? So some of these are fan art, but like near the end of the year, like starting from May, I just like fan art kind of died down, and I focused more on original art, which is actually one of my goals for this year. Art-wise, I just wanted to dabble more in original art and create more narrative-based artworks. It's been tough. I've lost thousands upon thousands of followers on Instagram because I've changed a lot. Like, if you know me from like before my current artwork, I tend to just draw fan art like all the freaking time, basically just BTS stuff all the freaking time. But I've always been vocal about drawing original arts, building my own portfolio and stuff like that. So although it's been tough and a lot of people probably hated me for it, but I think that it's good for me to just get out of the old habits and just do what I want to do. Cause yeah, because here's the thing though, when I'm making fan art, they can look like absolute dog shit, and people would be like, hey, this is BTS, I'm gonna like this post. And that does wonders for my ego, but they are not necessarily good. Some of my old fan arts I spend more time drawing than the other, but some of them are just a bit questionable, and I don't really like them all that much now that I think about it. But when I make original art, I'm not trying to please anyone. I know that no one is ever gonna be pleased about this. It's just for me. And when the end result is not good or is not satisfying enough for me, I might not just even publish that. I would just keep it for me and see what happens next. But yeah, like when I make original art, it's just for me. I don't really, I'm not trying to please a certain fandom or whatever. But that doesn't also mean that I made fan art just to please other people. I mean, of course, they were also for me because they were fun, but it's just like quality wise. Yeah, the standard was pretty low for me at least. I don't know. This is the sixth fan art thing that I made. I'm pretty happy with this. I know that I said I was gonna do more, but I get distracted very easily. And I actually drew it like on individual pages like this, and I compiled it on a new file, just so that it doesn't get too heavy. Because like if I do it on like just one file, it's just gonna get too heavy because it has so much layers. These are for graphic design work, some sketches. Also for my graphic design work, there's gonna be a photo shoot coming up, and this is like some of the references that I'm using. These are the digital art studies thing. This one. Right. I haven't finished this one yet. I don't know, the excitement died down for that piece, so it hasn't seen the light of day yet. And then these are commission. These are the one that I made, right? So this is the digital color comp that I did, and yeah, this is the color comp. This is how it looks like in the end. This is the sketch. This is the sketch that I did for the this artwork, and then this is the finished artwork, some commission stuff, and this is the one that the watercolor thing that I post. This is the, what is it called? Oh my god, the sticker printables for November. I made this like two art, like this one artwork, basically of just like morning routine of having to make coffee every goddamn day, and it's just so tiring for me. But and I already colored it, but I end up not really liking it because it looks so much like Little Thunders, like the way the eyes turned out, and I didn't want to copy her exactly, but I don't know, just ended up looking like her artwork. There's just some of the poses, probably can't see it, right? Like some girl poses, I don't know. This one, oh, I like this one actually. I might have to like do something about this. I like this one. Just like drawing girls poses and stuff like that. This one is the acrylic painting thing that I did. This is the color comp. This is the sketch. Some studies. This is the one that I made that I'm not very happy of, but anyway. Some sketches, some studies. I'm actually very happy about these studies, like for real, I'm happy about them. Just the way I drew this, maybe I snap. And some studies, some more painting studies have not seen the light of day. I liked it, but it was supposed to be like the companion of this one, which I end up really liking, but this one is an artwork that I made for my dad. It's basically like a bunch of his old friends, like from high school days. This is like their school photos. Some commissions, some drawings. I'm really happy about this one. Yeah, I just love this. I love how this turns out. This is like the value studies that I did. I actually like when I look at my iPad, I actually realized that I draw a heck ton. Like I draw almost every day, and I don't know but I feel like I don't, because if they don't look or end up as a finished artwork that I can show to the world, then it's not really something that I consider as, like creating anything. But they're not that bad. I just need to learn how to finish them. Like, I love this, I love this. Some of the artworks that I made in September and like August, they're actually quite good. This is commissioned. This is extremely cute. Basically, Pat's commissioned with isometric. I also like this. They're cute. Yeah, this is like getting to like some of the artworks that I made for the cat series, so around like June, July, August. This one I'm also happy with. It's basically like a redraw of the Namjoon's artwork that I made a couple of years ago. I like to, once I like put a pause on drawing fan art, and when I get to draw them again, it just gives me a fresh perspective of how much I've come in terms of like the skill, because some of the creative decisions that I make now are completely different from the decisions that I would made at the beginning of this year. So I think that really does put a perspective. And you know what? It's fun to draw fan art now and then, but if I do it every day like I did last year, it was just too stressful, if I do say so myself, right? So a bunch of like, yeah, these are old art. This has never seen the light of day. I don't know what to do with this, but I'm happy with how like their faces look now. I just don't know how to draw the background stuff. So yeah, these are not bad at all, if I do say so myself. This one is the artwork that goes fucking viral as shit. Like, this gets 30k likes on freaking Instagram. But like, that was just like portraits though. And this one is the one that I work on for a very, very long time. Julia, let me up the. This one I work for like month. Well, not every day for a month, but like for a month. I finished it in a month. It took me a very long time, and I was supposed to create like another one. I think we choose. Actually, this is like good. Just gotta do something to finish it. I like how this looks. Right. And my goal for next year is to create more narrative-based artworks again. It's just that I'm done with, like doing portraits, whatever. Once in a while they're fun, but I gotta focus on something else. This background is James Jin painting. So yeah, that's really everything that I can show you now. I hope you enjoy that. I'm sorry if that wasn't very entertaining and more on the rambling side. I'm not a very entertaining person at the end of the day, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless, and I'm gonna edit this video now. And yeah, this year is ending. I hope that again you are all safe and healthy, and thank you so much for watching this very long video. It's like getting up to 50 minutes now. Okay, thank you again. Bye.